Hola, bonjour, hello. Welcome to Shantu's Tarot. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is a general love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of March 2020. You could have Sagittarius anywhere in your astrological chart, sun, moon, rising, Venus. You could be cross-watching for Sagittarius or simply intuitively guided here. Whatever the reason or season, you are very welcome. You can click the timestamp below to fast forward to the reading because I have a few announcements that I need to make. One thing I wanted to mention is that this reading is essentially timeless, even though it is intended for Sagittarius sun sign. That does not mean that the message won't resonate for you if you see this in a year from now, or next month, or if you're cross-watching for someone who's a Sagittarius. It really doesn't matter. If you're drawn here, it's for a reason, and hopefully you receive the message that you're meant to. Second of all, I wanted to mention that moving forward, I'm moving my monthly free tarot readings to be exclusively on Instagram. It's just way too complicated for me to try to track people down via Instagram, email, and YouTube. There's too many places that I have to keep track of. So moving forward, the monthly drawings will be done for those who post comments and who follow me on Instagram. Those will be entered. In addition, if you have any questions about personal readings, you can take a look in the description box below and email me if you would like a personal reading regarding your situation. That being said, let's get started. At the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius, we have the Nine of Swords. So that makes a lot of sense, right? This is a time of intense anxiety, worry. A lot of people are experiencing sleepless nights. It makes a lot of sense that there's a global pandemic happening. So this energy could be what you're feeling right now. It could also represent the energy that you carried into the month of March. And it could be the energy that you're carrying into April, and that's okay. Worry is not necessarily the most healthy, but don't add insult to injury by being worried about your worry. Things will get better eventually. There will be resolution. If you find yourself worrying or afraid, recognize it and let it be. Don't try to fight it so hard. Breathe through it. But if you stress yourself about being stressed, you just create more stress. It's a never-ending cycle. At the bottom of this heart spread, we have the Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords. So the Hanged Man, to me, it always makes me think of Virgo energy. Personally, it reminds me of the Hermit. And we have the Eight of Swords. So this is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So it's very likely that you or your loved one are currently isolated. You may be isolated from the world together, or you may be isolated separately and separated from each other. But I think what's important about this time of stillness and separation is that it's also a moment in time where we're able to transform, right? This caterpillar is getting ready to create a chrysalis to become a butterfly. And who knows what caterpillars are thinking before they become butterflies. Maybe they just instinctively know it's time for me to change. But this time of isolation and quiet, it can be scary for a lot of people, especially those who are used to being productive and on the go and always busy. And this global pandemic has forced a lot of us to slow down, to be still with our thoughts. And that can be scary for a lot of people. And the Eight of Swords has to do with being trapped inside your own mind. The restrictions here are all mental, right? And now that you or your loved one are suspended, literally, you likely can't go to work, or you're forced to work from home. You can't, really go outside, or you shouldn't. You're alone with your thoughts, and that can be a really scary place to be. I know. I fully understand. So instead of being fearful, take this as an opportunity for you and your loved one to be okay with the stillness, to not view your thoughts as being things to be afraid of, but rather observe, right? Let them go, and know that they're only thoughts, that they're not daggers, although your own thoughts can be just as painful. Just breathe and enjoy the process. Then we have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. So Knight of Wands is fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And we have the Two of Pentacles, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So some things that stand out to me with these images. I don't know if you can see, but in this particular interpretation of the Knight of Wands, these look like pyramids. So it's possible that one or both of you is in Egypt. That could be a very specific message for like one person. You could be Egyptian. Maybe you have a past life connection in Egypt. One or both of you could be maybe quarantined in Egypt, or I don't know, but those really stand out for me. The Knight of Wands is very spirited energy, very fiery, a little aggressive, young energy. So one or both of you could be younger. You could be dealing with a younger fire sign, or you could be the younger fire sign. There might be an age gap here. Two of Pentacles. In this deck, the number 8 is like, that's immediately what I'm drawn to. So maybe the number 8 is significant to you. Maybe you've been separated for 8 days. You won't see each other again until the 8th, maybe the 8th of April. Maybe you've, I don't know. I'm just trying to see what else I get here. But 8 is really significant. So maybe 8 means something to you. This card is about balance. So I think the two of you are trying to find balance amidst all of the chaos that's around you. Particularly if you're separated by distance or by circumstance. The message here is to find balance and make the most of your time, whether you're together or not. And maybe you're connecting on the internet. Maybe you're together in the same home, but you need, because you're stuck in the same home together, you need to find ways to find your own space, because you're not really able to go out much. So respect the space, respect the distance, whatever that means for you, and trust the process. Again, I keep getting that message, trust the process. Okay, next we have the Star and Justice. So the Star is affiliated with the sign of Aquarius, and Justice is affiliated with the sign of Libra. So either of those signs could be significant in some way or in your chart. This card is also about balance. Find balance in your relationship, within yourself. You may need to find balance within in order to create balance within your relationship. The Star, what I like about this particular card is that I think this is sage, but smoke in a lot of traditions and religions is cleansing and healing. So this card to me has a significant message of healing. Yeah, so whether that's, physical or mental, it sounds like to me one or both of you needs healing. You could be sick and not necessarily have, the coronavirus. You could just be ill with allergies or have a cold. You could just be super anxious, but the call here is to heal yourself. Take time to heal yourself, heal your relationship. I think this is from, correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say it's from maybe a Bible story or verse, something about the heart being lighter than a feather. I can't remember the source. If you know, please leave it in the comments. This is a time for reflection. Have you been your best self in this relationship? Have you been giving from a pure heart? Only you know that, and only your partner knows that, or romantic interest. Yeah, are your intentions pure and good? Next, we have the Knight of Cups and the Lovers. So the Knight of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the Lovers is Gemini energy. The Knight of Cups can be an offer of love. It could be an offer to come see you where feasible. It could be an apology. Yeah, this otter here has a cup that he looks like, to me, the impression I get is he wants to give it to someone, give it to something. Maybe you want to give something to your partner, maybe they want to give something to you. Yeah, and I love this interpretation of the Lovers. It's so nurturing and caring. To me, it's very indicative of divine masculine, divine feminine energy. And I just want to reiterate, as other readers do, that divine feminine, divine masculine energy don't have anything to do with your gender or your sexual identity or gender identity. Their energies has nothing to do with your physical body. But this to me represents a very sacred union. So you two could have, a past life or soulmate connection, but there's a lot of nurturing energy here, particularly with the Knight of Cups. It's, there's a lot of love and compassion between the two of you. You take care of each other. You honor each other. Like this otter looks, he's wearing his little helmet like a knight, right? And knights are all about honor and valor and chivalry and protecting and defending. So this person is protecting and defending their love and their love for you, and they're protecting you, or vice versa. You could be the protector in this scenario. Also, the Lovers here are, they're seahorses. They're underwater. Water has a lot to do with emotion. the unconscious feelings. So this union or relationship, wherever you are in your partnership, whether it's casual or, committed or married, there's a lot of emotion here between the two of you, and it's mutual. More water energy, Ace of Cups and Page of Cups. Again, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. Ace of Cups is the beginning of love, the seed. It could be renewal, so take it how it applies. It could be the beginning of a relationship. You could be rekindling a currently existing relationship. Page of Cups, I also interpret as an offer of love. It's very innocent. You could also have a child that's a water sign, or be involved with a younger water sign. But this is such sweet energy, so nurturing and just innocent. That's what I get, innocent. You both could really love coffee, one or both of you. I love latte art, which is what this is. When you go to a cafe and the barista makes a little design in your coffee, I just think that that's so fun. So you get to drink your coffee and also enjoy looking at it. So maybe one of you is a barista, works in a coffee shop, but that just came out to me. Yeah. Okay. And last but not least, we have the Hierophant. This is affiliated with the sign of Taurus. So Taurus could be somewhere in your chart. You could be involved with a Taurus. This card also has to do with commitment, marriage card. So even if you're not married, this could indicate developing a higher level of commitment with your partner. It could be moving in together. It could be dating exclusively. The deer for me personally is a symbol of father, paternal energy. So it's possible that your partner reminds you of your father in some way. Or if you have a father that has passed on, he is protecting this union. I'm thinking safeguard. You're safe. Your relationship is safeguarded. It's protected. The number 5 has to do with change, growth, spiritual ascension. We have 5 fingers, 5 appendages on the body, head, 2 arms, 2 legs. 5 is a very spiritual number, but it has to do with change, great transformation. And I think that's indicative of the current times that we live in. So embrace the change wherever you are in your relationship, even if you're in a committed relationship or you're married. All relationships go through cycles, they evolve. So this to me indicates that you need to embrace it and trust. Have faith. This card is also about faith, spirituality, organized religion. So if you do subscribe to a certain religion, perhaps now it's time to strengthen your faith. Go back to church or mosque or synagogue or temple. Or, if you don't follow organized religion, perhaps now is the time for you to return to meditation or yoga, whatever gives you peace and centers you. I think this card indicates that you should do that. All right, Sagittarius, I hope that reading was helpful. If it resonated with you, I ask that you please like, share, comment, subscribe. If only parts of it resonated, that's okay. Take what did, let the rest go. And if none of it resonated, that's okay too. It wasn't your reading this time round. Take a look at other readings for signs in other parts of your astrological chart. I thank you for taking the time to commune with me. I'm wishing you so much love, safety, and good health, mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical. And I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Take such good care. Bye.